Okay, here we goes to the convertible bonds. Alright, so continue the Pearls Holdings questions. Right, this one, the tutorial for Pearl Holdings convertible bonds. Okay, so we have done all the all the three questions. So number 4 is, assuming the firm operating profit is Rm 10 million and the number of share outstanding is 10 million units, show the effects of on the company's EPS before and after the conversion. Tax charges is 50%. So EPS here is the earning per share. So since this is a convertible bond whereby we can actually convert ianya kepada share, so of course kita nak tengok apakah yang akan berlaku kepada earning per share of the share itself lah. So whether it is worth for us to convert it into share or not, right? Okay, so let's take a look on how to answer this one. So for this EPS effect, you have to know how to calculate the EPS, earning per share, starting from Ebit, right? This one. Starting from Ebit, earning before interest and taxes, minus the interest, you will get EBT, earning before tax, minus the tax only, and then you will get the net profit after tax or net income. And lastly, we can compute the EPS, right? So this is, I think you have been doing previously in another finance subject, whereby it does looks like your net income or net profit income statement, right? So this is the income statement normally. So we have to calculate starting from Ebit. So use whatever the information that we have on the questions, right? Okay. So in order to do this to answer this one, okay. Okay, I'll try to show you the effect on EPS or earnings per share. So normally in final exam, yes, you have to show this calculation. We have to create a simple table first, right? So let's say I'll create a simple table over here. Okay. So this one, we have to show the first thing is before the conversion. Before conversion. And then the next is after conversion. Okay. So the next part is, so we state here what is the Ebit amount. Okay. What is the Ebit amount? So this one, of course, you have to refer back to the question. So operating profit is Rm 10 million. So this is your Ebit. So another name for Ebit, of course, is the operating profit. So it's equal to 10 million. So we key in over here Rm 10 million. Okay, 10 million. Right? So after the conversion, still the same one. Okay, after the conversion, the Ebit will not change. Okay, still the same Ebit of Rm 10 million. So just the same, sama seperti kita buat income statement, Ebit, and then you have to minus which one first? Minus the I, yes, minus the interest. Okay, so minus interest. Okay, minus the interest. So for this one is not a tricky part, but you have to calculate the interest. Okay, interest is not given in the questions, but you have to calculate. So it's stated over here, the number, refer back to the question, the number of shares outstanding is 10 million units, show the effects on company's EPS before and after the conversion. So tax charges is 50%. So how are we going to calculate the interest? So take a look on the first sentence, okay, on these questions. So it's stated over here, the Pearl Holding has a 10% semi-annual convertible bonds, right? So this is the interest being paid. Of course, this is also will be the interest which is being paid, right? So to calculate the interest, I'm showing you below here how we calculate the interest. Interest equal to those 10% interest, we have to times the total of shares for these questions, okay? So, sorry, total bonds. So, if we take a look on this part, it's not mentioned the total bond, but there is over here, okay? The RM 15 million bonds were issued 10 years ago. So the total bond is RM 15 million. So we put over here, total bond is 15 millions. So 15 million. So if we times 10% from RM 15 millions, okay, you will get, of course, 1.5 million atau 1,500,000. So that's it. So this is the interest, 1,500,000. So I'm copying this one. Kita include dalam ni, right? So 1.5 million, right? So again, you will get your answer as EBT, of course. Earning before tax. Right now, okay, earning before tax. We already minus DI, so EBT, right? EBT is left over here. So you will get the answer of how much? 10 million minus RM 1.5 million. So you will get RM 8 million and 500,000. Okay, kita akan dapat 8,500,000, right? Okay, so since you already minus this one, EBT, okay, let's take a look. The next one to be minus, of course, the tax. So minus the tax. Okay, minus the tax of how much? It's mentioned in the question, 50%. So minus the tax 50%. How you are going to derive the tax of 50%? 50% come from this 8.5 million. So 8,500,000 ni kita darab dengan 50% atau bahagi 2 lah sebab dia 50% kan. So you will get RM 4,250,000, right? So 4,250,000. This is the total 50% from where? From this total EBT. 50% darab dengan 8,500,000. So kita akan dapat this one. 4,250,000. So you already have your EBT. The next is what? Of course, we've done minus the interest. We've done minus the tax. So the one that you get, if of course here is net income or net profit after tax. The same. Okay, so minus 8.5 million minus the 4,250 million. Of course, you will get the same lah sebab tax tadi kan 50%. So, you will get 4,250 million again. Okay, right? So, this is your last net income you will get. Okay, 4,250,000. Right? So, last adalah we have to calculate the EPS. Okay. So, in order to calculate the EPS, we have to take this 4 millions and 250. Okay. How? By dividing this whole net income. Okay, net income, we have to divide by the total of shares available, the total of shares or the total of shares outstanding. So previously, before the conversion, how much the total share? So we can check over here. The number of shares outstanding is 10 million units. 10 juta, 10 million units, right? So of course, this one kita akan bahagi dengan not RM, sorry, 10 million units of shares. The 10 million unit of shares. So we dividing, underline this one to show that it's dividing, divide 4,250 thousands, okay, by 10 million units of share. Okay, ini adalah jumlah unit share outstanding, So that's how you get EPS, okay, the earning per share. Net income bahagi dengan jumlah unit share outstanding. So how much you will get? You will get 0.425. So it's about 42 or 43 cents, something like that, for each one unit of share. So this is the earnings that you will get from this from the EPS before the conversion, right? Before the conversions. Okay, before the conversions. Okay, so what about after the conversions? After the conversion, also you have to show the calculation part. So I'll show you in the next video.